Hello everybody, I'm Takeshy, and this is gonna be my first reaction of Deathbattle between Cable and Musa Gold. This has been requested because I am currently reading a fanfiction called Hustle of Justice, which is a crossover between the Ruby universe and the DC universe. If you are curious, you can check it out on my channel. But the reason why this has come up because Musa Gold appeared in that. And I know nothing about Musa Gold other than he's wearing a golden armor or golden suit with some blue bullets, and he has a floating golden droid which can talk, and he is in the Justice League. That is literally all the information about him other than his name. As for Cable though, I know a lot more. I know he has worked with and against Deadpool, but I killed him multiple times. He is capable of time travel, and he is a mutant. I would even say he's a super mutant in the Marvel universe. He has some kind of metallic mutation, which is slowly taking over him. And so he's literally a ticking time bomb. We don't know when he is gonna be completely engulfed in this battle. But he is still working for the greater good, and he is first trying to kill Apocalypse, who is the supervillain in his universe. Other than time travel, he is probably capable of, I think, telekinesis. I'm pretty sure he's much faster, stronger, and tougher than a normal human, and one of his arms is already fully covered in metal, which gives him extra upside. I would probably say. He can still move it on his own. It's not like he's taking over and can't use it. It's not like well, let's say the first time I saw him, I didn't know that he had an replacement arm or something like Yang Xiaolong. But actually no, it's just whatever mutation he has. And also he has a lot of guns, a lot of weapons, and yeah, he went toe-to-toe to multiple heroes and villains. He is not the best guy. He doesn't really care about collateral damage if he reaches his goal, but he is still supposed to be a vigilante. So I don't even know why they would fight to begin with. But we will see. The next matter is not about that. The next matter is about who will win in a serious fight. And mostly for me, it's about learning what Musa Gold can do, because he has to break some big hit to be able to go to the Cable. Otherwise, why am I here? Let's start this matter right now.
Deathbattle is sponsored by ExpressVPN.
And we have
privacy today at expressvpn.com/battle.
Good for you. You do VPN as well.
Mankind has always looked to the past with regret for mistakes, and to the future for the chance to correct them. But what
Yeah, we are immediately going to time travel, Doctor Who.
I'd say buckle up, but where we're
So,
going,
that
we don't need
can tell me that
Wait, is
Musa
that right,
Gold
folks?
should be able to do time travel as well.
Warrior mutant from Marvel.
And Booster Gold,
They usually
the greatest DC Comics
pit
hero you've never heard of.
similar
He
abilities
wears
against
my
each other.
boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a
Yeah,
death battle.
that's him.
Our convoluted story begins with the supervillain, Mr. Sinister.
With a name like that, you'd
This is not
be
okay. We are
disappointed
going
if he
with
wasn't
starting with
supervillain.
Cable.
In an attempt to destroy another supervillain, Apocalypse, Sinister planned to create the ultimate mutant.
So he decided to, breed the X-Men Scott Summers and Jean Grey. Alright, weirdo. I mean, they're already in a relationship.
Just one little problem.
Cut?
By the time
Isn't
Sinister
that
was ready,
Cyclops?
Jean was kind of dead.
No problem for Mr. Cine. He just cloned Jean, got the new her in bed with Cyclops, and bam! Out popped Nathan Summers, Marvel's ultimate baby.
Of course, we're talking about comic books here, so Jean eventually came back to life. After dumping the clone, Scott and Jean decided to raise baby Nate together.
Oh, how nice. I love happy endings.
Until Nate was kidnapped by, ironically, Apocalypse. Apocalypse infected Nate with the techno-organic virus, a liquid metal that converts organic tissue into cold, unfeeling.
I guess I was wrong.
Basically cyborg herpes.
I thought that was a mutation.
There was no cure. Trust me.
And
Until the lady from the future
I
showed
didn't
up.
know the timer was his
Scott
father.
and Jean allowed Nate to be taken 2,000 years into the future in
But
hopes of a cure.
we learned,
Unfortunately,
I learned
there
more about
wasn't
Cable as well.
because the future world was ruled by, of course, Apocalypse.
So now, poor Nate's got an incurable robot virus and is stranded in a post-apocalyptic apocalypse future. What a ripoff.
Well, it's not all bad. As the techno-organic virus took over Nathan's body, it
Techno-organic
enhanced his strength,
virus.
speed, and endurance. Most notably, he gained a powerful metal arm and a cybernetic eye that can see in infrared, track objects 2 miles away, and fire lasers.
And if any part of his robo
Yep.
self is damaged, he can just put it back together.
I thought the eye was just
He's more than just a
cyber implant.
cyborg, though. His training in the future turned him into an incredible hand-to-hand combatant and tactical genius.
And like any good 90s comic book hero, he often comes to fights packing some totally awesome heat. Machine guns, laser guns, a doohickey that can control dinosaurs.
And everything.
What more would you need? He became a gritty savior of the future, where everyone knew him by one name, Cable.
Cable.
Unfortunately, despite being in the future, he was running out of time. The virus would eventually overtake his body and destroy him.
Good thing Cable's
Yeah?
not just any
Yeah,
mutant.
I knew
He's
about
an
that part.
Omega level mutant, which means his power is ultra maximum level.
Thanks to his parentage, Cable possesses incredible telekinetic power. He can move objects with his mind, create force fields, disassemble complex technology, and even manipulate matter down to the atomic level.
He uses this TK power to keep the technovirus at bay. Yeah, he's constantly pushing the virus back 24/7. How does he do that in his sleep?
His telekinetic powers are so strong that he once stopped 247 enormous missiles, contained their explosions, and then funneled them out of the atmosphere.
Badass.
These
He's
numbers
also a
can be
telepath
quite
who can read and control
seriously
minds on a
interesting
planet-wide
here.
level. He can even shut your brain
If we
off
see
he doesn't
one-
like you.
What the other guy
That's
can
a
do.
whiz.
Good luck with that. He's capable of ionizing the entire planet's atmosphere all by himself, and his psionic powers extend even further. He can physically displace his body through both time and space, allowing him to teleport and time travel.
It
Oh,
was
teleport
those
too, okay.
heavy-whammy
I mean,
powers
that
made
makes sense.
Cable visit the 20th century where he met the X-Men, joining their fight for a better future in our past.
And that's how he found alternate versions of himself, like a clone named Strife, a timeline where he was a she named Rachel, and another Nathan Gray who was called X-Man.
Wow, really,
Wait,
really
no,
breaking the bank.
no,
on the
that's
name of that
X-Men?
guy, huh?
Pretty gutsy to name himself after the entire franchise.
Hey, Wiz,
Uh,
is that Jesus?
I was about to say that. That looks like
Holy
Jesus.
shit, be careful of what you say in front of mutant Jesus.
X-Man's potential is incredible, a showcase of the almighty power Cable could have if not for the techno-organic virus.
So
Oh yeah,
Cable
he's
said, "Screw this
holding
bullshit,"
himself
and straight up
back.
pulled the virus out of himself. What did he even grab onto?
Literally rearranging his DNA to do so, which is impossible. Across
I mean,
70
impossible
trillion
is
cells
you know,
in an
become
average
possible
human body,
in
there are over
cartoon.
200,000 pairs of DNA. But somehow, over the course of a day, Cable could comprehend and manipulate each and every one.
Yeah, that's why I said hardcore. Without that dumb virus digging him over, he's lifted a giant metal island into the sky, broke the Silver Surfer's board, and
But he
even
still has metal arm.
To move the Earth out of its solar orbit by 10%, Cable would have to generate 470 decillion joules of energy, about 112 septillion tons of TNT.
That's 24 zeros, bitches!
But he's quite old at
Enough
this
to
moment,
fight the
it seems
Silver
like.
Surfer, and was tough enough to survive the Incredible Hulk.
But even with all this power, Cable knew he could never truly save the future. However, he did eventually find hope.
Yeah, like literally, it's a girl named Hope.
After so much time alone, he had finally found a family to protect. Whether it be past, present, or future, Cable will always be fighting for a better tomorrow.
remember it, Apocalypse. The name's Cable.
Yeah, but time travel is introduced. It's gonna
Mr.
get
Gold
massive.
is a hero, an icon.
Oh, he
a
can
brand.
fly?
He's a vigilante
what
protecting
I
the streets
see,
of Metropolis.
he
and
can
also
man
the
in,
head of his own PR company.
on the
He's
moon?
a wink and a catchphrase. He's fame and fortune incarnate.
But the number one thing to know about Booster Gold, he's 100% full of shit.
Michael John Carter was your average star college football player from the 25th century.
His future in the future was bright until his mother caught a devastating illness they couldn't afford to treat.
Hey, you're
Forced
a
into
normal
corner,
human
Michael
so
was
far.
caught betting on his own games in order to pay for the treatment.
Should have moved to future Canada.
While his mother did survive, Michael found himself in jail. After his time, he
I mean,
managed to land a
nothing
job as
on
a
your
security
own
guard at the Metropolis Space Museum.
machines
and
are
stumbled upon the
illegal.
exhibit on 20th century superheroes.
Which inspired him to become a superhero too. Kind of. Actually, he stole all the hero tech he could, and turns out it was the real deal, including a goddamn time machine. Oh yeah, great idea. Let's just leave that shit lying around in the museum that hires ex-cons as security.
So he's just a
Alongside his
normal
own
human
superhero
with a
box
super suit?
seats, Michael took a trip to the past. He used his knowledge of future events to profit off the stock market and form his own company, Gold Star Incorporated.
It's pretty clever.
Of course.
Clever like a fox. Because Michael J. Fox played the guy from Back to the Future, and he went back and sports.
I thought he was gonna
PR
be
firm
having
merchandising
the
house
Captain
would
America
eventually
thing,
introduce
but
him as a self-made superhero celebrity.
getting injected with
Gold
something.
Star.
Except Ronald Reagan misheard the name as Booster Gold, and it stuck. Well, now he sounds like a trading card pack.
Don't get the wrong idea. Michael didn't initially become a superhero for altruistic means. Even Superman, the most positive man alive, believed Booster Gold to be a huge dick.
Oh, that's an achievement.
People, he just wanted to make a fortune on problems he already knew would happen. Sports Almanac, remember?
Luckily, he wasn't all talk. His stolen technology was incredibly advanced.
Like his power suit, which, despite making him look like a huge tool, increases his strength, speed, and toughness to superhuman levels.
His main offensive
So,
gear includes
okay, but Sanu is taking off his
as booster shots. Really leaning into that
his suit.
brand synergy, huh?
And if an enemy is getting a
It's
little
Batman,
handsy, he
doesn't
can
mean easy.
redirect the gauntlet's energy through his suit, zapping the shit out of anything it touches. Or it can amp up his strength even more. He's just
Okay,
gotta be
nothing
careful not to run
too
out of fuel.
super powerful too much, and it has fuel,
and his
it
Legion
seems,
flight ring allows him to
to carry out.
But at the end of the day, Booster's still an
Need
ordinary
more
guy.
sabotage,
He's
right?
like if Iron Man were a dumb loser. He'd get his ass kicked on a daily basis if he didn't have his nifty force field built.
potentially his most important tool of all. Booster's force field is an impenetrable wall of continual energy so dense that not even bacteria can pass through.
It can shrug off
Not
physical
even
and
bacteria.
energy attacks,
Right.
as well as weirder stuff like mind control.
From the likes of Maxwell Lord, no less. A telepath powerful enough to brainwash the entire planet.
Booster can even remove his force field and wrap it around something else to protect them or to crush them into nothingness, like my heart after 7th grade prom.
Okay.
Perhaps this suit's most bizarre ability is
Okay, he has bullshit powers.
Instead of blocking attacks, this field absorbs matter and spits it back
I
out.
see.
Obviously, if applied to a human being, the results would be...
I'm thinking how Gamer could win against
My
that
7th grade
shield.
prom.
Other
And
than
while
not.
Booster originally needed a time machine to travel to the past, he has since integrated temporal circuitry into his suit, allowing him to travel the time stream at will, or just stop it entirely. He can even hang out with his past and future selves.
Booster managed to fight
Oh,
alongside
so
the Justice
making
League.
killing
There
himself.
he met fellow D-lister Blue Beetle, kicking off the most
I have no idea who he
awesome
is.
ever.
To be fair, Booster wasn't just an empty charlatan. Sure, he used his future technology to pretend he had superpowers, but
I mean,
as time
he
went
kind
on,
of
his
had.
acts of heroism became real and often required sacrifice. Perhaps his friendship with Blue Beetle helped mold him into the selfless hero he later became.
As much of a doofus as he can be, he's also kicked his fair share of ass. He's managed to go toe-to-toe with heavy hitters like Doomsday and Maxima.
He's moved
Oh,
quick enough
okay.
to dodge beams of light, even flying fast enough to keep up with Flash and tap into the Speed Force. You know,
now me I have
dimensional energy
some
field that controls all kinetic energy in the
info.
multiverse.
And his force field is no joke. It took hits from gods like Trigon, and even withstood a blast that was breaking down the Earth at the subatomic level.
It doesn't make him invincible. His force field is powered by the same energy source as his gauntlets, so
Okay.
using too much of either will deplete the other.
He's also a
So-
huge showboat, and will take any opportunity.
It's
he can
either
to
he
get
also
away,
use
like the time he and Blue
or he
Beetle
missed.
stole Justice League funds to set up a casino on
because of
a
the
road
motion
side,
to
which turned out
force
to be
field.
alive. True story. It was weird.
Booster's story is, if anything, the journey to humility. After years of hero work, he was offered membership with the Justice League of America, and yet
Yeah?
he turned it down, knowing the
It's
damage such a
done
thing
down?
could do to history.
Instead, Booster chose to travel the time stream, repairing its cracks and saving the multiverse. His mom was pretty proud of him.
The important thing is
Aw.
that he chose a life he could not publicize. He'd be saving the world behind the scenes. It may not have been what he originally planned, but Booster Gold would ultimately become the greatest hero you've never heard of.
I am Booster Gold, the greatest hero you've never heard of. Until now.
Yeah, until now. Yeah. So
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, we're gonna tell you how you can boost your game. And
he is.
Home cooking matters now.
Oh,
more than
we
ever.
have some
Blue
blue
Apron
iPhone.
makes the
Okay,
gigs work out.
I
With
can
Blue
talk
Apron, you
through
get
this.
peace of mind by getting fresh, quality
Okay.
ingredients delivered straight to
So
your door.
Kimmel,
So you
I
can cook
prefer
delicious,
Kimmel
easy
with
to
it,
make meals
but
in the comfort of your home.
I see what Mustang can do with the armor. If he doesn't run out of use, which combination run out that fast,
Whoa, wait a minute. With that kind of price, why am I ordering
he's gonna
fast
win.
food every day?
With the
Blue Apron's
motion
worth
to
it. I would know. The meal plans don't just provide hearty and healthy options, they're tasty too.
even force field, and he can even put literally show that he can put it around and that makes it and crush them.
Environmental impact as the first and only meal
And
kit
it's
to find out
unbreakable.
how to recycle, which makes recycling simple.
Find comfort in the kitchen with Blue Apron and enjoy.
And yeah, Kimmel is showing it
Check out this week's menu and visit Blue Apron.
in the mutant,
That's blueapron.com. But
not
right
capable
now,
of
it's
making
time for a
unbreakable things.
Deathbattle!
Let's see. What is the premise? Why are they fighting? Other than Kimmel arriving like the
Hey,
Terminator.
buddy, do you mind? You're hogging my spotlight here.
You look like an idiot.
Yeah, just one person.
Oh, I get it. You want to take on the champ to boost your street cred, right? Oh, okay. Well, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
The pavement will be stained with your blood.
I mean, I have no time for this scenario. Okay.
Is this guy serious?
I mean, you asked for a fight, Booster. Okay, I see the weakness in that. You have to actually activate it on your own. There is a time frame when it can stop you. But until he has the force field on, all you can do is slowly lowering his defenses.
All right, douchebag. You want some
And
of
the
this?
time stop. The motor!
Let's see.
That's your thought, but you should be able to withstand it.
Why?
You hit like a girl.
Oh, we are gonna travel to everywhere. Every time.
Did you just punch me into next week? Or a million next weeks?
No, it just punch you home. Where you belong.
I'm ending this farce.
I mean, why did you even start? Where are we? Why are there hidden things in here? Anything else? Okay, obviously you have to come in the dinosaurs.
I set this up while you were playing Roadkill. Funny how time travel works.
Oh, hey! I can do that too!
You forgot about that.
In fact, it's kind of my thing. So, here's an army of me's from every second we've fought so far.
Yeah, he has a lot more firepower with multiple of them. He was getting outnumbered.
Oh no! A voice in my head must remove force field.
Wait, didn't they say that the force field is blocking mind control as well?
Your time just ran out.
Yeah, that's a ruse, that's a ruse.
What? Oh wait, did you think you made me turn my force field off? No, it's too strong for that. I gave it to you.
I am. It's over. Sorry, Cable.
When hell, you goddamn golden asshole.
Haha! Boost terrific!
And they are not. We don't even know why they are cheering.
No, seriously?
I know it seems
Yeah,
ridiculous, but
we can do anything.
How did
It's
that
bullshit
golden
power.
dingus beat mutant Jesus?
well, it sounds crazy at first, but Booster
And this is
Gold
not
actually had
Mr.
everything
Jesus
he
and his
needed to
timeline.
take Cable out.
Cable's powers were way more versatile and deadly than Booster's.
Yeah?
His lifetime of experience in the trenches made him the more
But that's
well-rounded soldier
one
of the row.
But Booster
power.
had plenty of deadly weaponry in his own right, though his saving grace was that force field,
Sure, that thing survived some crazy stuff.
including every single thing in Cable's arsenal. For example, Cable's telekinesis could move a planet and rearrange cells, right? Well,
Yeah.
Booster's force field survived planetary destruction at the subatomic level.
Ah, that's why they
So
mentioned the
nuclear bomb,
subatomic
but on
level.
a massive scale worth about 14 tenatons of TNT, over 100,000 times greater than Cable's power output.
That's 40 fucking zeros, bitches! Holy mutant Jesus! And remember, his gloves use the same energy as the shield, so that means Booster is packing some
Yeah.
serious heat.
Even
They
if
said
Cable's fight with
Cable
the Silver
only had
Surfer
the chance
often
of
managed to
following
keep
in
up
this
for a
fight
short
after he
while.
was
Once
out
the
of
Surfer
use.
got serious, the fight was over pretty quick.
Meanwhile, Boosty's over here in the same league as speedsters like Flash, and I know what you're thinking. What
But they
about
were
Cable's
most of
mind
the anime.
control powers? Well, Boosty's shield
I mean,
protects
not
him
in
from
this
Maxwell
moment, they
Lord.
said
Whose
that
mental powers,
he
like
stopped
Cable's, could also span an entire
the
planet.
virus.
Yeah, Cable looked a lot better on paper, but he just didn't have a surefire way to put Booster down for good. And Booster had exactly what he needed to nab a victory.
This is one of the awkward things about comparing heroes from different franchises. Cable may be a gritty badass and Booster
Yeah?
may be a silly goofball, but those distinctions mostly matter in their own worlds. In Deathbattle, we have to compare them directly, and sometimes that means a hero no one's ever heard of wins.
Booster didn't just
I mean,
win,
there is
he took
one
home the gold.
surefire way to kill
The
him.
winner is
Is
Booster
to catch him
Gold.
by surprise.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Deathbattle. If you want the battle music
So,
for yourself, you can get it by clicking
I
right
learned a lot more
there. And if you
about
wanna watch more
Booster.
stuff, check the boxes right over there.
I'm not gonna watch who is next time because from us next time is gonna be someone different. But okay. I told that Booster Gold was just a goofball from what they started to tell me, but he is not that weak. I would say he would be able to go to with most of the heroes in this universe as well, if he wanted to, but he doesn't have to. And there are some very deadly elements in there, so he doesn't really have to. But he is just a human, not further about that. If he doesn't use his reinforcement, which now we know that he needs time to press the button, then he is vulnerable. And very much, just like any human, is capable of dying. And they said that, yeah, that was a museum where he stole superhero's costume from. What if he was a superhero all along? he didn't change the past. That he was with him going back in time. He just became the superhero who is gonna leave that suit back for himself in the future. Because that's how timeline works. You can't always change the past. You can just make your own time. That's why saying that, oh yeah, I'm not gonna join the league because I'm not gonna change a lot of things in the past. You are still changing a lot of things in the background. That's just an excuse. But he seems like a nice guy. He's a little goofball. And we need that. We need those. We like Deadpool, we like Booster, even though as a title son, I never heard of him. About it now. But yeah, poor Cable, but to the chance because of the stupid bullshit power, bullshit Sportsman. When that happens, Totamo always protects the protagonist, and he definitely feels like that. Yeah, I am the protagonist. I am the golden booster. Gold. No, yeah, I'm Gold Star. Oh yeah, he's Booster Gold. Yeah, he is the protagonist, and we can't do anything about that. Unless we are watching Reading Batman or Superman or anyone else in the Justice League that he is just attacking. So, yeah, I learned a lot. Even for Cable as well. I didn't know that Diane was the father. I didn't know too much, didn't know at all that it was a virus. Not just his normal mutation. I just want this part of his powers. I don't want this part of his powers, but still a part of it. But I guess not. It was just a virus that was given to him. And then he was sent to the future. That, yeah, there is cure now. Also, no cure. That always happens. I know that because I have some illness as well, which I don't have a cure. And I learned to live with that. But that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye!